Here we go again, guys. Another upcoming trader trying to make it in this trading world, and they feeling the heat, right? Today I wanted to react to this video because a lot of people really don't understand what trading is about, like when you actually go through the beginning stages, right? Like when you're trying to make it, especially if you're trying to do things on your own. Like a lot of people try to skip steps in the beginning and they don't treat trading like a business and they don't learn the right way, you're gonna suffer, okay? So we're gonna look at this, and I know a lot of you guys are probably going through this, so let's look at the video.
All right, so as you saw in the last clip, that was me mentally breaking down. So in this video, I'm gonna give you one thing that I learned over 3 years of unprofitable trading that you must know to succeed. I also share you my story, how I ended up in this situation, and also show you the video where I'm mentally breaking down so I could really drive the point home. So I want to start off by saying that if you're gonna trade and if you want to pursue this, you have to do one thing, and that one thing that I didn't do for 3 years caused me so much pain, and that is to have rules. You need to follow rules no matter what. Follow them no matter what. And the reason for that is not to make money. The rules are not there to make money. The rules are there to protect you from doing self-harm to yourself, mentally and financially. Because you got to understand, trading is gambling. You're risking money to potentially make money. You know, you're taking on risk every single day.
All right, so let me stop right there because first of all, he said you need rules, and that is true. You definitely need rules, but rules are not enough. Okay, you actually need rules, and then if you break your rules, you need rules on top of that. So you need rules just to trade the market, and then you need rules if you break your own rules. Okay, so let's say for example you break your rules, I don't know, because you have FOMO. Now you need rules to correct that FOMO mistake. So you actually need two set of rules, believe it or not. A lot of people don't talk about that. But anyway, so yes, you definitely need rules. Now he said trading is gambling. I disagree with that. I hate when people say that, okay? I get it, I understand it. But when it comes to gambling, if you really understand the word gambling, guys, that's literally a person that has no edge at all, has no chance of winning, meaning like they have no type of strategy. If you go to the casino and play the machines, guys, you have no edge. Nothing. Let's say one day, the casinos gave you an edge, and let's say if you, instead of pulling the machines down straight, you do 1, 2, 3, and then that alone will give you a 40% chance of winning. Then guess what? Now you have an edge. Now you have something to rely on. But trading is not like that. Actually, trading has an edge. You can literally backtest and have stats behind your strategy saying that, okay, if I do this, it's a 40% chance or a 50% chance or a 60% chance that I have to actually make money. See, the thing is, a lot of people get it confused when it comes to trading because they think that since trading is risky, right, it's automatically gambling. Guys, gambling and risk, right? Something that's risky are two completely different things. There are a lot of people that go to risky jobs every single day. Like, let's say that you fix roofs, right? Every single day, you're at risk. You could actually fall off the house, right? But you have things in place that will help you not fall off the roof, right? So to me, that's not gambling. It's just, dealing with a risky situation. Gambling is literally, you have nothing to back you up, okay? It's just you hoping and praying that this will work. Something that's risky, but having a strategy to back you up is two completely different things, guys, right? A risky situation with a strategy, yes, it might be risky, but still, at least you have a strategy to rely on. So no, trading is not gambling. And honestly, if trading was gambling, trust me, I wouldn't even waste my time and effort with trading at all.
Trading is not like any other gambling endeavor, Trading, in trading, there's freedom. There's freedom to get in when you want, get out when you want. No one's forcing you to stay in trades, right? You can trade whenever you want. It's not like where in blackjack you get dealt a hand, or poker you get dealt a hand and be like, okay, you get dealt a bad hand and all of a sudden you're like, okay, I don't want to play because I got dealt a bad hand. Well, in trading, you can do that. If you see you get into a trade and somehow you don't feel like it's a good trade, you could get out. No one's forcing you to stay in. It's also not like slots where you put in money and then you pull the lever and the max you could lose the amount of money you put in. In trading, you could lose your whole account on one trade, right? It's the freedom. It's in the space of that freedom in
That's true. You can definitely lose your whole account on one trade, but that's more has to do with the individual. Okay, so that's not 100% true. Okay, so I don't want anybody that's watching this video, if you're new to trading and think that, oh my gosh, I could lose my whole account on one trade. No, honestly, there's things that you can actually set in place, like a stop loss, to actually minimize your risk so you won't blow up your account on one trade. Usually, if someone blows up their account on one trade, that person is not trading at all. They gambling. And that's basically what he's saying right now. If you're losing your account on one trade, that's a gamble, okay? So no, good traders don't lose their account on one trade. You could only if you don't care and you say, oh man, I'm just gonna bet on this one trade.
trading that gives you the biggest advantage, but also the greatest disadvantage, right? If you don't have any discipline, if you don't have rules, you could really mess yourself up. And like I said, trading is gambling. And if you don't control yourself, it could turn into an addiction, right? It's only 1 degree away from turning into a gambling addiction, because that's what happened to me. And so, like I said, the rules, you need to follow them. And they could be simple. They could be like, okay, I only take 3 to 5 trades a day, or I could only lose this amount of money in this day. And the rules should be based on extending your time in the market. That's what the rules should be based on, is having you stay in the market long enough so that you can create a profitable strategy and then work from there. A lot of people say, oh, start with the strategy first, start with the strategy. Let me tell you this. If you don't have rules and you just follow astrology, you're not gonna last long, right? And plus,
I don't know what you mean by that. If you're watching this video, man, let me know what you mean by that, because honestly, you need a strategy first in order to create rules. Okay, it's like, how can you create rules without a strategy? I don't know, but to me, I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that.
the market's always changing. Strategies are always changing. Strategies, the market, you always need to adapt your strategy. That always fluctuates, right? It's always going to fluctuate. Sometimes one thing works in one condition, next thing you know, it won't work in the other condition. It always fluctuates. The thing that's always static and should be static are your rules. So if you're a beginner trader, please follow your rules, because you're going to end up like me. And when I started trading, I got fully blown addicted to trading. And at first,
Day trading addict. I'm addicted. Shout out to all my addicts out there, because trust me, a lot of us is addicted to the markets.
it was just half my paycheck, you know. I could still pay my bills, and I would lose the paycheck, half my paycheck, in the stock market, and then I would struggle to eat and buy food and gas, but I would still make it through the month. So in the beginning of this year, I was not in debt. I was free, had no debt at all. And so it went from at first risking half my paycheck, and then it went beyond to spending my whole paycheck. So now I'm falling behind on bills, and I'm spending my whole paycheck, losing it in the stock market. And at that point, it felt like that was rock bottom for me. Losing my paycheck felt like rock bottom. Eventually, that became normalized. I would just do Uber on the weekends to pay my bills that I was falling behind. And it just became normal at that point to just lose a whole paycheck and just, be okay with it.
Listen, guys, I don't know. Losing your whole paycheck. This sounds deeper than trading. Okay, it sounds like he has some type of addiction. Like me personally, yes, I took all the money that I had, I put into my trading accounts, but I never took my bill money and say, okay, let me just put it in my account and try to flip it. No, I was never behind on bills to actually make money on trading. So it sounds like it's deeper than trading what he's going through. He definitely had to fix a lot of mental issues or whatever he's going through.
And so when that became normal, it got even worse. It went to, now I was taking out loans. I was getting in debt to fund myself in the stock market. And I'm taking out risky loans. I'm talking 80 plus interest rate.
Guys, please do not take out loans. I did that before. I'm not gonna lie, I did that before. Trust me, it's not gonna work out the way you think it's gonna work out. Don't take out no loans. It's a waste of time. Put it like that.
You know, I was sometimes taking out a loan. I remember taking out a loan that was 400% interest, right?
Sheesh.
You know, so I think I was paying like almost half of it within a week, and just interest alone. Yeah, I was taking out loans, and then it got even worse. I was calling friends and family for money. So it got even worse, and I was calling friends and family money. I started selling some of my stuff to pay for my debts and my bills. Okay, so long story short, I went from having no debt to now owing being $14,000 in debt. Keep in mind, I work a minimum wage in California, so that's basically almost half my yearly salary right there. $14,000. You know, I think I only make like $30,000 a year, and so that's my current situation now. And it wasn't until this most recent month that it really hit me hard. And I mean, hit me really hard. I was really down bad. I actually was in the same situation 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I had enough money in my account to cover all my debt. And in that day, I lost it all. And I was so much emotional pain. I was calling mental health institutes, you know, friends and family, anyone I could call to relieve myself from the pain.
Yeah, like I said before, I don't know if he's going through any mental issues, but that's tough. I think we all go through blown up accounts. We all go through losing a lot of money, but actually taking your rent money and saying, yo, let me put it in my trading account and see how I can flip it. That's a next level type of like addiction. Okay, so now I'm starting to maybe understand his issue. Maybe he's treating trading like gambling. Okay, because I did look at one of his older videos where he was trading, he was in and out of trades, and he blew up his account. And somebody wrote in the comment section, like, he's like, yo, bro, you gambling. And then he wrote back, he said, life is a gamble. So if you have that mindset, then yeah, honestly, you can't treat trading like that. You got to treat trading like a business. You know, let's see what's going on.
And it got to the point where I was really desperate, and I was really going through it. That I don't want to say that I'm not super religious, but I was crying in tears. I'm asking God to give me one more shot, give me one more try in the stock market. Let me show you that I'm patient and that I could, you know, really go with this and not gamble. Funny enough, the day after, I got in the market again. I got a loan, and I made money. I was making money. I made money again, and I make money. The next day, I'm making money, and it got to the point where, you know, God actually gave me a second chance. He blessed me, and I had enough money to cover all my debt again. And yesterday, I lost it all. You know, so it was almost like I spit in God's face. He gave me a chance. He blessed me, and I lost it all yesterday. Same scenario. I was calling up people, friends, family, anyone. I was in tears, crying. You know, I felt like I didn't deserve another chance. You know, I'm not gonna cry to God again and ask for another chance. I felt like I didn't deserve a chance, right? Because, you know, I asked for him and I spit in his face. I feel like everything that's ever good that's happened to me has been God's fault, and everything that's bad that has happened has been my fault. And so that's why I'm making this video. Maybe my third chance is God's giving me a third chance, and that chance not making money, maybe helping you avoid the pain that I went through. And hopefully you learned something from this video that could help you avoid all this and prevent you from going into this dark path that I went through these last 3 years. So hopefully you learned something. I'm gonna show you the video where I break down mentally. I was kind of hesitant to show you this video because I don't like to portray myself like this, especially in a moment where I'm at my worst.
Hey man, um, he said that hopefully this video will help someone not going down the same path he's going down, and it probably will. It probably will, you know. A lot of things happen for a reason, so he's probably, you know, reaching a lot of people, and you know, he's being the guy that's saying, hey man, listen, do not do what I, you know, because me personally, I have a similar path where I'm like, I was losing for 8 years straight, so I'm on YouTube telling people, oh, don't, please do not do, you know, don't make the same mistakes I made, okay? So honestly, I know he's going through a rough path, but you know, hopefully he can, you know, reach a lot of people and let people know, don't do this.
But I feel like it will really drive the point home and you take what I say seriously, because this could happen to you. So let's watch this video. I'm not proud of it, but hopefully you learned something. I lost all my money today in the stock market, everything. I took out loans, I lost that. I'm already in debt to begin with. I'm currently $10,000 in debt. Took out more loans. Now I'm currently $14,000 in debt. But the most hardest part of this is telling people, making promises to people, and then losing all that money that was supposed to fulfill those promises. I mean, look at this. This is my mom. It's me.
Crazy. Yo, listen, man. Listen. If you're not a real trader, I don't think. I know a lot of people say, you know, a lot of guys that like to be macho. Oh, please, I never cried before. But if you're not a real trader, or if you're a real trader, most likely some tears came down your eyes before when it comes to trading, man. Like, bro, this is tough. You losing your hard-earned money. You losing money. I don't care. I have no shame in my game. Tears came down my eyes multiple times. Okay, blowing my account, blowing my you know, savings. So I know what he's going through right now.
She gives me money all the time. I'm 25, went to college, didn't get a job, you know, kind of just 4 years just went by. My mom supported me, gave me money, thinking that I was gonna get a job. I'm now 25.
Yo, bro, you 25, man. If you're looking at this video, bro, actually let me just play this. I'll talk about it later.
I don't even know. Like, I just think about my future and it just looks so dark. There's nothing much to it. I mean, I exhausted all my resources already. I don't know where to go from here. I really don't. If it just feels like I want to die. I'm not suicidal, but it feels like I feel like dying. Everyone I know I've let down. Just accept my fate. Accept that I won't be rich. Accept that that I might just be 30 and still living with my mom. Accept that I probably won't ever make her proud. Oh my God. Where did I go wrong, guys? I don't know. My whole life I've been trying to make money. Been trying to do drop shipping, learn stocks, social media agency, you name it. I've done it. And it all ended up with me being broker. Unfulfilled. I hope this is a warning to anyone who's addicted to stock trading, or maybe you're on the edge. I will say that just be careful. Be careful.
So that's the end of the video. Listen, I tried to contact this dude because I looked at his YouTube channel. I didn't see no contact, so I wanted to contact him before I actually made this video. But if you're watching this video, bro, listen. You're only 25 years old. You're still young. You're good. 5 years from now, you're gonna look at this and you're gonna just laugh it off. Okay, you're gonna say, "Oh man, I remember that, bro. I was at my lowest." I'm here to tell you, every successful person hits rock bottom. Unless mommy and daddy helped them, or when they was born with money. But most successful people, they always hit rock bottom before they go to the top. Okay, so I'm here to tell you, bro. Everybody goes through this, so trust me, you're not by yourself. I'm telling you that, keep your head up. Take a break from trading, because a lot of times taking a break is actually, one of the best things you can do. Take a break from trading. If you want to continue to trade, get your mental right. I don't know if you're dealing with mental issues. If you are, get that right. Once you get that right, trade a strategy that works. And then after that, write down your mistakes, learn from your mistakes, and go from there. And it looks like you are just, I don't know what time frame you're trading. Okay, definitely look at the higher time frame. I don't know if you just only look at the small time frame. Look at the higher time frame too, so you can actually make better decisions. But listen, bro, keep your head up. Okay, and honestly, this is why day trading gets a bad rap, because a lot of people come in this game and they think it's just buy and sell and that's it. You just flip $100 and turn it into $1,000, and they don't understand that trading is literally a business. Like, you got to be very organized, and not only that, you have to be trained by the right people or have a right strategy. Okay, and it's going to take time. Understand that it's going to take time. So, are you journaling? Are you back testing? Are you taking screenshots? Are you doing the necessary things to make you a better trader? And it's going to take work. But shout out to you, man. Trust me, I'm quite sure a lot of people are going through this, so you're not the only one. I've been through this. I was losing for 8 years straight. Trust me. I asked God, like, why me? Trust me, I've been through a lot. Okay, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, but I'm here to tell you that everybody hits rock bottom before they go to the top. So hey, maybe your time is coming. Maybe it's around the corner. Maybe it's a year from now, 2 years from now. But if you really love trading, don't give up. Learn the right way. And shout out to you, man. His channel is Abe's Trade. So if you want to check it out, shout out to him. And just take a break from trading. And anybody that's watching this, I hope you learn a lot from this. All right, we out.